Good morning. Today, as a courtesy of those who are around us and our graduate students, let me remind you to please turn off all your cell phone and other devices. During the presentation of the graduates, we encourage you all to express your pride by applauding and cheering, but please do not use horns or any other artificial noise devices. Please enjoy the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct privilege to introduce you President of Coppin State University, Dr. Maria Thompson.
Good morning and congratulations, class of 2019. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to our graduates, families, friends, our graduates, special guests. Welcome to our spring 2019 commencement. Will you please rise and join two of our alumni, Christian Harris and Rachel Smith, to sing the national anthem and the anthem of resolve. Lift every voice and sing. The lyrics can be found in the commencement program on the inside back cover.
By the dawn's
You may be seated. Today, we are here to celebrate the academic achievements of many. At this time, I would like to acknowledge the Chancellor of the University System of Maryland, Dr. Robert Corrett, and Regent Katrina Dennis. Chancellor Corrett, Ms. Erin Wilburn, President of the Coppin State University Student Government Association, and Ms. Shaniqua Young, President of the senior class, will each bring greetings.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Class of 2019, congratulations. I'm delighted to be here. You're going to hear that several times this morning, I'm sure. I'm pleased to be here to join with the entire University System of Maryland, 12 campuses, 176,000 students, and this year 42,000 graduates, you among them, to congratulate you on your achievement. It is especially gratifying for me to spend this day with President Maria Thompson. She and I started in the system, in our current jobs, on the same day 4 years ago, and it's been a pleasure to work with her. And even though this is her final commencement ceremony, one that therefore brings a little bit of sadness to many, we wish her great success into the future as she follows her life's path and her journey forward. Maria built on what she found here at Coppin, as we all do when we take on these roles, and she improved on it, which is what we all want to do when we take on these roles. She stabilized fall enrollment, which is a critical part of what Coppin needs to do moving forward. The campus working with her has improved graduation rates, has maintained strong accreditation standards, has increased the use of data in decision-making, which is something that has helped with the student success, and has created innovative pathways to allow students to find affordable ways to get an education, particularly the 4 for free with Baltimore City Community College, which allows you to go for a 4-year education at no cost in terms of tuition. Pretty exciting stuff. Maria, congratulations. One of the interesting things being the system head in this system is that the 12 campuses are all very unique campuses. They're all very different from each other. It's like dealing with 12 different campuses instead of one system. And Coppin is one of those special, unique campuses. It's one of the foremost recognized historically black universities in America. It's an important provider of education in Maryland, and it's a critical institution committed to the success of the people of Baltimore City, and we need more of that commitment to Baltimore City. True to the vision of Fannie Jackson Coppin, this institution is living her dream today. Coppin is the university that is preparing graduates for outstanding careers and outstanding, impactful lives. Educated citizens who go to work, raise families, and impact their communities. Not just workforce, educated citizens who go out there and make the world better. And I want to say to you, the class of 2019, today each of you becomes an enduring part of Coppin's proud and impressive history. You are part of this institution, and they are part of you for the rest of your lives. It is an honor to be here and recognize and congratulate you and the families that have supported you to get to this day. I also want to congratulate your families. I know it's not been easy for them. I'm a first-generation college student from the mill towns of Maine, and my parents had to work very hard to help afford me to go to school. I know your families have done that also, so families, thank you for what you've done for this graduating class. I have one small request in closing. Your talent, your energy, your drive, and leadership would be a tremendous asset to the city of Baltimore and the surrounding region. As your personal and professional lives advance, consider a greater commitment to this city and to this region. Stay here, work here, build strong families, build strong communities. And now, on behalf of the University System of Maryland, again, I offer you congratulations on your achievements today. I know that you'll have great achievements into the future, Enjoy your personal journey and enjoy the adventure that comes with it. Thank you for having me with you here this morning.
Hello, everyone. Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Malcolm X. Gathered here today, we have mentors, student leaders, parents, and trailblazers. Today, I see a room filled with people who have had tireless nights, people who have spent years cramming and studying for lessons, and at times not understanding the information. I see friends, classmates, and more importantly, I see a family. Sitting in your caps, gowns, stoles, and cords, you have reached a point that many of us are trying to accomplish. This is known as a bittersweet moment. With all the sacrifices, hard work, dedication, and campus involvement, it is hard to see you go. But on the contrary, there's comfort in knowing that you will bring so much prosperity into this world. As Coppin graduates, it is our duty as the next generation to pick up the baton and to make sure that the world keeps going on. One day, you're sitting in your class with your professors or running an event for I Love Coppin Week or a homecoming, and before you know it, you're sitting here graduating. This is a time where many of you all have been dreaming of. This is an exciting time in your lives and your family's lives. This is a time that you have been learning your history and developing your worth. When you leave Coppin and carry the torch for yourself and your family, your legacy will live on. We are Coppin Eagles. Eagles are known as the kings of the skies because they fly higher than any bird. A Coppin Eagle is more exceptional than any other student. We are unique and we soar. Today, on your graduation, you are taking flight. You are spreading your wings. You are going to travel near and far to accomplish the goals and dreams that you have trying to prepare for. Many people go forward and don't look back. But the meaning of Sankofa is that you must understand your history to move forward. With that being said, as alums, it will be your duty to reach back and to give of your time, effort, and sometimes your money to ensure that the baby eagles who come behind you have an even greater experience. Our namesake is of an extraordinary Black woman, Fannie Jackson Coppin. She was a truly diligent educator. To leave with her name on your degree is truly an honor. You see, the whole purpose of an HBCU is to make sure that when the next generation comes about, the students are prepared to face the world and are prepared to face any challenges. So when you walk on this stage, remember everyone that has fought for you to be on this stage getting your degree today. With that, I'm going to end by reiterating the quote that I said in the beginning by Malcolm X, a Black man who fought to be an educated individual. Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today. Thank you and congratulations.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. My name is Shaniqua Young, and I've had the pleasure of serving as the SGA Senior Class President for the class of 2019. So greetings, everyone, administration, faculty, alumni, guests, family, friends, and Coppin State University's class of 2019. Today, I stand here as a mother, friend, lifelong learner, and second-generation Coppin State University graduate. I will be receiving a bachelor's degree in social work and will also have the credential of a certified nonprofit professional obtained through my minor nonprofit leadership. This year, I received a scholarship through University of Baltimore's Fannie Angelos LSAT Awards Program to prepare me to take the LSAT and ultimately for law school. In addition to that, I fulfilled my duties as a mother to my 9-year-old, interned 16 hours per week at the Circuit Court of Baltimore Juvenile Court Services, worked full-time overnight, participated in various organizations and conferences, and completed 18 or more credits each semester while remaining on the Dean's List. I say this not to brag about my tenacity and resilience, but to provide one unique example of the many examples of greatness that is produced on this campus on North Avenue by students who have endured as many hardships as myself, if not more. Many people ask why Coppin. My question is why not represent the majestic eagle, symbolic of courage, nobility, and strength, because we all know this journey was far from easy. I stand here proudly in blue, which represents responsibility, honesty, and loyalty, and gold, representing success, achievement, and wisdom. Not only am I proud of my accomplishments, but the accomplishments of my peers and my professors who have gained accolades for their countless professional and personal achievements. One thing that I learned here at Coppin is the importance and power of unity. I learned that I was not alone in my struggles. I learned that I was not alone in my studies. I learned that there were so many like-minded individuals surrounding me, hungry for knowledge while juggling multiple responsibilities in pursuit of a degree. Hashtag, what would you do for that paper? So for the gold diggers in the room, your hard work will not go in vain. I want to close out today with some words of the late and great Nipsey Hussle. Success or greatness comes with a roller coaster ride. Anybody can apply the marathon concept to what they do. So from this day forward, I want you all to remember that any dream worth pursuing will present you with some drawback. It's important that you pick up the pieces and let the marathon continue.
I would like to take this opportunity to recognize our faculty, staff, and chief administrators. Will cabinet officers, deans, faculty, and staff please rise to be recognized? Thank you. I would also like to recognize any public officials and community leaders in attendance. Will you please rise to be recognized? We thank you for your presence today. At this time, I would like to ask the family, friends, and supporters of the class of 2019 to please stand so that the graduating class can applaud you and thank you for all that you have done to make this day possible for them. Graduates, today you will earn the right to be members of a very special group of individuals, the Coppin State University alumni. Today, we have the members of multiple classes. Will you please stand when I call your class? The class of 1949. The class of 1954. The class of 1959. The class of 1964. The class of 1969. The class of 1974. The class of 1984. The class of 1989. class of 1994. The class of 1999. The class of 2004. The class of 2009. And the class of 2014. Please stand, all of you, all alumni of Coppin State University on the floor in the audience, please rise. Thank you. I am very honored to introduce our 2019 commencement speaker. His expanded biography is provided in the printed program, but I'd like to share just a few highlights of his background. A native son of Baltimore, he is no stranger to poverty and has overcome social and economic obstacles to become a successful businessman. He is currently a member of the University System of Maryland Board of Regents. After earning his Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering and Applied Mechanics at the University of Pennsylvania and his master's degree from Dartmouth College, he went on to establish and lead 3 companies. He is an accomplished author of 5 books on wealth creation, strategic partnerships, emerging markets, and entrepreneurship. And his mother is a graduate of Coppin State University. He is a researcher, mentor, and business leader. I am pleased that is here to address us today. Please join me in extending a warm Coppin State University welcome to our distinguished guest speaker, Mr. Robert Wallace.
Thank you. I would like to say for the record that my name is Robert L. Wallace, and it is not Robert F. Smith. Let that sink in a little bit. But Madam President, give me 3 more years and I'll be back here as Robert F. Smith. All right? Amen. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, 'cause the hands can't touch what the eyes can't see. I'll move to the left and dance to the right, and I'll make Joe Frazier the first black satellite. For I am the greatest, I am the greatest, I am the greatest of all time. These powerful words spoken by a great man, the greatest boxer and one of the greatest human beings to walk the earth. But prior to Muhammad Ali, there was another great person, and her name is not so well known as his. If you Google her, you may not find much information about her. But she was a mother of 5 boys in the neighborhood of Cherry Hill. Any Cherry Hill folks in here today? The mother of 5 children, but she had other challenges. She was a janitor in the school system in Baltimore City. She lived in poverty, and she was a recovering alcoholic. Imagine that. But yet this same woman who lived in poverty was able to bring herself up, to change her life, enroll at Coppin State University in her 40s to get her bachelor's degree, came back to Coppin in her 50s and got her master's degree, began working on her PhD in her 60s before her health failed. She, in my mind, was just as great as Muhammad Ali. But what makes a person great? Amen. But what makes a person great? What makes Ali and Irene Wallace, my mother, great? And I will summarize in a very very short way. That is that they had impact. They took their gift that God gave them, and they had impact on the world. And they had impact on the lives of people and the community. That's what made them great. And so graduates, what I say to you today is you also have those same seed of greatness. Because when God created you, he put that seed in you. But it is up to you and I to realize that greatness and then to actualize it in our lives. And so what I wanted to do with my remaining time is to share with you what I saw the traits that Muhammad Ali, Irene Wallace, and other great people have used to realize and to activate their greatness that is God-given. And I will first tell you that greatness is not mysterious, it is not mystical. Webster says that greatness are defined by individuals who possess a natural ability to be better at something than anyone else. Dr. King said that greatness is neither elitist nor exclusive. Yet at the same time, everyone is not automatically great. Rather, each person has the potential to achieve greatness because every person has something to offer and to contribute through service. But I like the definition that Christ gave when he talked about greatness. And he put it very simply. He said greatness is measured by how well you serve others. By how well you serve others. And so that defines the true measure of greatness. And so greatness is identified when you and I go through the crossroads or come into the crossroads of life. The crossroads of life are defined by these points in life where we have to make a critical decision, as you have today. Today is a crossroad decision for you. How will you use this gift and your degrees to make the world a better place? And so you're at this crossroads. And so what I have learned from studying Ali and my mother was that they have three principles that they tend to follow when they hit the crossroads of life. And their choices at these crossroads of life will determine if their greatness is diminished or if it is enhanced. So therefore, we have to be very good, beloved, at making very good choices and making the right choices timely. So there are three things I'm going to share with you that these men and women have done to enhance their greatness, and then I will take my seat. And they were at a high level. They were, number one, you must humble yourself and never forget who you are and whose you are. Second, amen. Second point that they did, you must embrace the power of a dream. So the first one is the starting point. The second one is the end point you're trying to get to. But what happens in between those 2 points is what we call fight the power. You must learn to fight the power and then to embrace the greater power. So those are the three things I want to share with you. In my time I have, I will attempt to unwrap these three principles to help you as they have helped me to achieve success in my own life. Number one, you must humble yourself. And you must never forget who you are and whose you are. You see, beloved, humility is important because it opens you up to receive knowledge, wisdom, and blessings from others. So humility becomes very, very critical to advancing yourselves in life. And then never forgetting who you are and whose you are. See, we were created for greatness. But as we go on in life, sometimes life beats us up and it makes us forget how great we are. And so we have to be about the business of remembering who we are and whose we are. I can tell you personally that principle has helped me because if you knew my story as a young man in Cherry Hill, you would conclude that it was a mess. I was a mess. I was overweight. I had a speech impediment. I couldn't even say my name. Lived in poverty, rats running everywhere, no heat in the winter. My brothers and I had to put coats on to go to bed just to stay warm. We had to go borrow water from our neighbors because we couldn't pay the water bill. This was who I was. And it wasn't until I learned this lesson that began to look at myself the way that God looks at me. See, when we look at ourselves the way that God looks at us, then our whole perception and our whole perspective changes. And so that key of knowing who you are and knowing whose you are becomes very, very critical. Because knowing who you are, then you can determine what is best and right for you. So now when I go into a business deal, I expect to win because I am a child of the King. I have royalty in my blood, and so I deserve the best. I deserve to win. I deserve to be successful. That's why this point is very, very critical. Know who you are and whose you are. The second point I would make is this, the other end point, is learn the power of a dream. Learn the power and maintain the power of a dream. Muhammad Ali said it best when he said, you know, I said that I was great before I knew that I was great. You see, beloved, there is power in words. You must speak your future into existence. You must speak that dream as if it is real. You must see it as it is. There is power in speaking. And then Ali went on to say, he who is not courageous, and I would change that word courageous to crazy, he who is not crazy enough to take risk will accomplish nothing in life. The power of a dream. And my mother had that power of a dream. When she prayed one night, when I heard her pray, she had a bottle of whiskey in front of her. She was intoxicated, but she knew enough to reach out to the God of the universe. And she prayed that night. And she said, Lord, save me and my family. Help us to be in a better place than we are today. That is the power of a dream. And then the third leg of this stool of greatness I talk about, fight the power. Fight the power. Then embrace the greater power. You know, there was a group in the 1990s called Public Enemy. Y'all remember that? You too young. Public Enemy. Fight the power. But don't forget, in 1975, it was the Isley Brothers. Fight the power. Can I get an amen there, old schoolers? Fight the power. And so we say fight the power because when you are between those two landmarks, who you are and who you want to be, you have got to fight the power because there will always be forces against you. They will find all kinds of reasons to hold back your greatness. It could be the color of your skin. It could be your gender. It could be you're from Cherry Hill, the wrong side of the tracks for the projects. It could be because you're too tall, too short, too fat, too thin. They will find some reason to hold you back and to minimize your greatness. You know what I call those kinds of people? We had a term we used back in the 70s called dodo doopity doops. That's a high-tech term, you know. Dodo doopity doops. So whenever I come across a dodo doopity doop, I call them that. You are a dodo doopity doop, and you will not stop me from achieving my greatness. That is fighting the power. But then you must move from there to embracing the greater power. Now, don't get nervous now. Don't get nervous. I will define for you the greater power the same way my grandfather defined it. Granddaddy said this. Granddaddy fought in World War I and World War II. He talked about how the African-American soldiers were treated worse than the German prisoners of war. And then he came back to Virginia and he saw that black men were being lynched in the South and that they couldn't vote, although they had fought in the war to make the world safe for democracy. And I said, Granddaddy, how did you guys go on in that environment? How did you keep your insanity? How were you able to make it work? You know what Granddaddy told me? He said, son, it's real simple. He said, my generation believed that there was and is an abiding agreement with an eternal power. And that power would always find a way to turn evil into good, to turn failure into success. Dr. King called the same principle a different way. He said, I believe in the final morality of the universe. It hinges on moral foundations. That means that ultimately, if you can stay in the race, graduates, if you can never give up, that ultimately, if you can stay in the fight, that you will win because of the final morality of the universe. I break it down even further to say the same belief. It's the belief that my tomorrow will be better than my today. It's called hope. It's called hope, and this is the greater power that we must embrace. So, beloved, there you have it. My time is short, so I'll give it to you really quick. The crossroads of life, knowing who you are and whose you are. Dreaming crazy dreams, big dreams, because your present does not define your future. And then lastly, fight the power. Fight the power. And then embrace the greater power. I was reminded of this challenge recently. I was invited to speak at a graduation in Korea. And then from there, we were going to Germany to also participate in another commencement just like this. And we stopped in Singapore. We're flying, spent a few days in Singapore. We're flying to Germany, 13-hour flight. My seatmate was a Chinese man. And you know, in those long flights, you have these TVs that you can watch all these movies, a lot of great movies. I use that time to catch up on my movies when I'm traveling. So I noticed my seatmate was watching a movie, and I happened to see at the corner of my eye images in the movie he was watching. And I saw images. I said, that looks like Baltimore police cars in the movie. And then I saw Baltimore landmarks. And so I realized that there was a movie on this flight from Singapore to Germany about Baltimore. And it was called Charm City. Charm City. And so as I went back to use the restroom, I noticed that many of the passengers on this plane, and they were primarily Chinese, Koreans, Germans, French, right? Very few Americans. And I noticed that many of them were watching the same movie, Charm City. So I got back to my seat and I turned to this movie because I wanted to see what this was about. And it was a movie about Baltimore. And as you can imagine, it was about all the bad things in Baltimore. And I said to myself, my God, people, Chinese people, Korean people, Germans, Europeans are all hearing a story about Baltimore, which is a lie. And I said to myself as I left that plane, I said, I'm going to recommit myself to rewrite that script. To rewrite that script. And so, graduates, I say to you, when that script is rewritten, let them write. Let them write that the graduates of this university, the class of 2019, got in tune with their greatness, pursued their greatness with a purpose. Let them write that there were scientists in this group who figured out a way to change the education system in Baltimore so that all children could be educated and could compete on a global level. Let them write. Let them write that the Coppin graduates, some woman, some man here found a way to reconstruct the economy such that the income gap between the top 1% and the top 50% was closed and diminished. Let them write that this class instill hope and possibilities into our city. And let them write, when they write the next movie, and I'm flying again from Singapore to Germany, let them write a Charm City 2. Let there be a Charm City 2 movie. And that all of you are a part of it. God bless you. I'm done.
Thank you so much, Regent Wallace. It's always a pleasure to hear you speak. Thank you for sharing with us.
Will the candidates for the Doctor of Nursing practice please come to the stage? Dr. Joan Tillman, please introduce the candidates.
The candidates for the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree, and I will read their DNP project title. Ms. Cassandra Taylor, Dr. Cassandra Taylor, I'm sorry. Okay. An educational intervention for African American adults to improve knowledge about diabetes mellitus and dietary measures to decrease the onset of diabetes mellitus. Congratulations. Dr. Erica Sims Hanna. Development of an educational tool utilizing medium fidelity simulation to increase the skill acquisition and response time for the VA healthcare team during a cardiac arrest. Dr. Lenitris Williams. Initiative to develop and implement an education toolkit for healthcare providers in primary care to address the burden and family caregivers of veterans with dementia. Dr. Crystal Waters. Interprofessional collaborative integration of oral systemic health into a family nurse practitioner education and practice program. God bless you. Dr. Bernard Hardiman. Development of an innovative screening process for human immunodeficiency virus pre-exposure prophylaxis, PrEP, to increase PrEP uptake among high-risk veterans.
Dr. Thompson, those candidates have fulfilled the requirements as set forth by the Dean and faculty of the College of Health Professions and by the Dean of the Graduate Studies. I am pleased to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
Of the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, the Dean and faculty. It's on now. Okay. I'll start all over. Thank you. With the recommendation of the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, the Dean and faculty of the College of Health Professions, and the Provost, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Maryland, I hereby confer upon each of you the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree as appropriate, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations. Thank you. Doctors, you may be seated.
Will the candidates for the Master of Science in Nursing degree please rise? Dr. Thompson, the following candidates have fulfilled all the requirements as set forth by the Dean and faculty of the College of Health Professions and the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies. I am pleased to present them to you for the conferring of their degree.
With the recommendation of the Dean and the faculty of the College of Health Professions and the School of Graduate Studies and the Provost, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Maryland, I hereby confer upon each of you the master's degree as appropriate, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates, and please proceed to the stage.
Jamila S. Kamal. Calandra N. Dyson. Amaris Murray. Amaris Murray. Kyan E. McCutcheon. Olusaye Opanuga. Kiona M. Holmes. Tiffany Derrickson Ford. Florence Gajaria. Rachel W. Liaye. Paris A. Lango. Nora C. Anuru. Survival in Afuachera. Kiara Holmes.
Will the candidates for the Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Education in Contemporary Educational Leadership, Master of Education in Curriculum and Instruction, Master of Science in Adult and Continuing Education, and Master of Science in Reading, please rise. Dr. Thompson, the following candidates have fulfilled all the requirements as set forth by the Dean and faculty of the College of Arts, Sciences, and Education and the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies. I am pleased to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
With the recommendation of the Dean and the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences and Education, the School of Graduate Studies, and the Provost, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Maryland, I hereby confer upon each of you the master's degree as appropriate, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates, and please proceed to the stage.
Tamika Gaither. Tamika Gaither. Linda D. Miller. Lisa M. Calicia. Flavia R. Johnson. Sean T. Venny. Janelle A. Bobbitt. Yvette Michelle Reed. Courtney O'Burrell.
Congratulations, you may be seated. Will the candidates for the bachelor degrees for the College of Arts, Sciences, and Education please stand? Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree for the College of Health Professions please stand? Dr. Thompson, the following candidates have fulfilled all the requirements for the bachelor degree as set forth by the deans and faculty of the College of Arts, Sciences, and Education and the College of Health Professions. I am pleased to present them to you for the conferring of their degrees.
With the recommendation of the deans and the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences and Education and the College of Health Professions and the Provost, by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Maryland, I hereby confer upon each of you your bachelor's degree as appropriate, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates. Please proceed to the stage.
Lakeisha R. Holly.
Erin Melissa Jackson.
Danielle T. Chase.
Malachi Dofat.
Danica Latir Conde.
Jalen M. Johnson.
Janora J. Green.
Janelis Harris.
Ogechuo Oyedeke.
Samuel A. Perry.
Danae U. Davis.
Foster.
Jessica Renee Johnson.
April D. Bailey.
Jasmine Dilver.
Tamira S. Warrington.
Zainab Esifu.
Kristen Deacon.
Oniyechi Maureen Imukeye.
Femi Lauren Femi.
Jenny G. Stango.
Renee Smith.
Aisha N. Halton.
Precious Udofe.
Chigozie N. Nwachukwu.
Saipo D. Ula.
Chandria L. Ray.
Natasha M. Clayton.
Oluwaseun Olarinwa.
Sade B. Holly.
Sarah Williams.
Shamira C. Matthews.
Natalie S. Threet.
Tashawn U. Colbert.
Charisma S. Williams.
Brooke T. Fields.
Natasha Sassafras.
Kenyesha S. Pollard.
Dorsey Calker.
Mercy.
Emmanuel Felix.
Deandre E. Watson.
Shujin Young.
Satya M. Dennis.
Enola Harrison.
Keith B. Burkhead Jr.
Dominique M. Washington.
Obina Oiwuji.
Kirsten McCrae.
Chima E. Iwuji.
Jasmine R. Beard.
Kayla A. Brown.
Arnetta M. Sharp.
Andre M. Atkins.
Deja N. Hamilton.
Emmanuel McManus.
Asia D. Jackson.
Shamsuddin M. Khan.
Charlene N. Adams.
Andreas F. Diaz Gonzalez.
Hopel K. Melbourne.
Rodney M. Carter III.
Elizabeth W. Camus.
Anil Yadav.
Abidemi Akausola.
Jonathan J. Rarios.
Michaela R. Lovick.
Fatima Whitmore.
Fozia M. Ibrahim.
Mariah N. Heath.
Christiana S. Nuwarsu.
Nicole C. Kelly.
Kokuvi P. Hagel.
Sean J. McKay.
Nalamakor C. Lamptey.
Irene E. Booz.
Olubusayo A. Ajayi.
Bintu F. L. Kuyate.
Oluyinka Akinbabola.
Mia N. Kimball.
Timileyin Akanji.
Kiana Griffin.
Habimbola Charles Adebayo.
Nicole Ullman.
Adurag Bemi Okeji.
And Savon Guy.
Kelly L. Barnes.
Deja Simone McIntyre.
Shaquille Armwood.
Demia Forgy.
Christabel Donby Carbonat.
Tiffany Amanda Bell.
Nika Green.
Asia Clanton.
Tanisha O. Lester.
Takia Kenner.
Stephanie Skipper.
Kayla Lavon Moore.
Tanil X. Johnson.
Amira Ellis.
Sydney Purdy.
Shanoa Bennett.
Christopher Eric Watts.
Akaita Q. Oma.
Bria Aura House.
Asia M. Tillman.
Tiana J. Jones.
Chantel R. Capers.
Alexis Leach.
Danielle M. Diggs.
Taylor D. Johnson.
Michael R. Curry.
Kristen C. Mann.
Jatia S. Illy.
Shireen Giral.
Asia T. Tyree.
Danielle N. Robinson.
Phoebe M. Rice.
Brianna L. Cook. She'll say her name.
Paula L. Smith.
Naisha K. Cotton Davis.
Markia A. Bostic.
Dominique A. Jordan.
Sherry L. Mama Rashida Foreman Bay.
Leslie E. Myers.
Anthony O. Mercia Santos.
Savanya H. Spencer.
Juan J. Ogando. Congratulations.
Erica N. Stuckey.
Gordon Parks.
Olabese E. Yamu.
Bradley C. Agugosi.
Dana Denson.
Montenreo Y. Adelaide.
Winkler Loom.
Alexis M. Johnson.
Ebere V. Okorom.
Johnson.
Abra Amidoko Jamja. Victor Adam. Shannon C. Rosario. Leatrice Whitehead. Julie M. Brooks. Chanel Denise Cooley. Chastity Berry. Kaya Lynette Coleman. Trey Janae Mack. Diamonique Agent. Kira Watkins. Justice K. Jones. Rakia Duncan. Dontrese T. Darden Ryan. Nataya Ara Brown. Erica N. Thorpe. Ngabira Bangamwawa. Kyla N. Allen. Grace Garty. Imare Alvarez. Jessica L. Johnson.
At this time, will all our undergraduates please rise? Turn your tassel from the right to the left. Graduates, please take your applause. Congratulations. Graduates, you may be seated. Congratulations. Cadet Femi Olaronfemi, will you please join us on stage? Captain Marcus Craig will administer the oath to the second lieutenant candidate, Cadet Femi Olaronfemi.
That I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office of which I'm about to enter. So help me God. To all who shall see these, presents greeting. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the patriotism, valor, fidelity, and abilities of Femi Olaronfemi, I do appoint him Second Lieutenant, Medical Service Corps in the United States Army. As such, from this 22nd day of May, 2019.
Provost Lewis will now present the honors and awards.
Graduates who have the distinction of summa cum laude, please stand. Summa cum laude status is granted to students who have a cumulative grade point average of 3.75 to 4.0. Graduates who have the distinction of magna cum laude, please stand. Magna cum laude status is granted to students who have a cumulative grade point average of 3.50 to 3.74. Graduates who have the distinction of cum laude, please stand. Cum laude status is granted to students who have a cumulative grade point average of 3.25 to 3.49. Congratulations. The complete listing of academic honors is on page 19 and page 20 of the commencement program. Please let us applaud our honors graduates. Thank you. Congratulations.
Dr. Mary Owen Southall, National President of the Coppin State University Alumni Association, will join us to bring greetings from the Alumni Association.
Thank you. Congratulations, class of 2019. It is an honor to greet you on behalf of the National Alumni Executive Board and alumni of Coppin State University. You have been prepared in excellence to achieve personal and professional goals. We are proud of your achievements and the fact that you are now the link between a rich legacy in the future of our institution and community. We ask that you remain committed to the values and growth of Coppin State University and serve with pride and distinction as its newest graduates. I would like to acknowledge all Coppin alumni. Please stand. Thank you. Please remain standing as we induct the class of 2019 into the National Alumni Association. Graduates, please stand for the alumni oath, and please turn to page 26 of your commencement program and repeat after me. For all inspiration, Alma Mater has brought me through the years that are past. And for all the brightness that Alma Mater will shed along my path in the future. Continuing to give direction and meaning to my life in order that I might help others find meaning in living and serving. I am grateful. And for these gifts, I pledge everlasting loyalty, love, and devotion. Always I shall be a faithful and active member of the Association of Alma Mater, and shall do all within my power to support her plan, spread her name abroad, and expand her membership, and keep her first among all organizations. I congratulate you on your academic achievement. May success always come your way in life. Congratulations.
You may be seated. This day represents a new beginning for each of you. Take pride in your accomplishments. As you depart, my charge to each of you is to remember to help others, teach others, and inspire others to be the best they can be. And remember that through you, Fannie Jackson Coppin's legacy of educational excellence and community engagement will live on. Work to open doors of access and opportunity for others, particularly those in greatest need, for that is the premise on which this great institution was founded. As you leave, I urge you to continue to nurture your passion, follow your convictions, and influence new movements that will benefit the greater good. I close today by offering my best wishes and congratulations to each and every one of today's graduates. You have worked hard, so enjoy your moment and celebrate this day, your day, with your family, friends, and loved ones. Let us now stand and sing the alma mater. The lyrics are located on the inside back cover of the commencement program. Following the singing of the alma mater, please remain at your seats until the commencement recessional is completed. Thank you, and I wish you all a joyous day.